And lovely to see you all again. I'm really enjoying all this Monday stretch with you. It's working great. So, can you come round onto all fours for me, please? Just like this. All right, pad out your knees if you need. Put your hands in a fist if you prefer. Whatever works, okay? Now, we're going to start with the tailbone all across the lower back again today. So can you just tuck down? Tuck down. All right, imagine you've got a big bushy tail and you're trying to tuck it in between the back of your thighs. Now don't arch up through the rest of your back. Just focus here for me, please. Just there. Oh, good, good, good. All right. And we're just going to level out. Well done. And we're going again. Tuck under. Perfect. Okay, now let's go all the way up through our spine. There, now hold it here. Lovely arch through the whole of our spine. And sort of draw your shoulder blades apart here. Let's breathe into our rib cage in our back. And then you'll feel that stretch, okay? So breathe in. There, did you feel that? Breathe out and feel the rib cage relax a little bit. Let's do it one more time, okay? As you take that slow breath in, feel your rib cage stretch and expand. Lovely. Breathe out. And let's just come down into a flat back. Dipping the lower back now, sticking the tailbone up, lifting your head up here. Stay here. All right. Now, I know some of you aren't comfortable in this dipped position, so you do the cat stretch again and work on that one because that's beautiful too. But if you're here with me, can you just gently look up? And now when you breathe into your rib cage in your chest, feel it expand here. So let's do it together. Let's breathe in. That's it. Good. Breathe out and flat back. Okay, so I'm going to put the two together. We're going into cat stretch, starting with the tailbone, arching all the way up. Breath into your back. Lovely. Breathe out, coming down. Dip into the dog, look up, and breathe into your rib cage in your chest. Oh, amazing. Well done. Breathe out, coming to a flat back. All right. Wagging of the dog tail. Hitch one hip up into your waist. And other side. Good. And again. All right. One more side. Lovely. Okay, back to the middle. Now, this is something I posted last week on Facebook and Instagram, I think. And it's the single arm puppy pose stretch. We're going to do it today, okay? So with one arm, I don't mind which one you use, just slowly slide it right out in front, bending your other arm and just dropping your chest down and stick your bottom up in the air. All right? Can you feel that stretch in your straight arm here? It's a nice deep one. Okay, stay with it for as long as you need, but if it's pinching, if it's hurting, ease off a little bit. We don't need to work in any discomfort like that. And we're going to come slowly back up, bringing the arm in, and we do the other side. Let me do it facing you. Okay, so other arm, slide it away, lower your chest down. Now with this arm, just bend it, put it wherever you like. Just focus on your stretched arm. Ooh. Just stay here and breathe gently. Release that vice-like grip in your jaw. You can pop a cushion or a rolled hand towel there to rest your head on if you want to. That is amazing. Well done. Coming up. Lovely. Now let's do a normal puppy pose where we do both arms at the same time. Try this one, all right? You've done it before lots of times. Slide both arms, so we're doing both shoulders, chest down and bottom up in the air. All right? It's a deep stretch. It's right into the shoulders, but it's into the upper back as well. So it's good for tension there. It's good for the hump that we can get in our upper back. All right, but I appreciate it's uncomfortable at times. It's a deep stretch. So what about now, just sitting down to your heels here. We're keeping the thighs still together. And drop your head down so your spine curves and stretches. Again, pop a cushion under your head if you want to. Just breathe. If you can't sit down towards your heels comfortably there, do put a cushion or a bolster, if you've got one, in between the back of your legs there, to help you rest into it rather than dropping down further than you want to. Oh, that's good. All right, so I'm going to take the knees out wider now. Then when we drop our chest down, it's not so much in the upper back. We've lost it in the mid back. It's now hopefully sitting there around your lower back, across your lower back. Right. Now, can you gently turn your head to one side and pop your arms down by your feet here, your sides, and let your elbows drop down. Let the fronts of your shoulders drop down. So we've really opened out across the upper back as well. It can be really quite uncomfortable for the neck. So you might find you actually need to have your hands here just to take some of the weight away. All right, so you find what works for you, all right? If you've slept funny and your shoulder's still a bit stiff, then this might be a bit uncomfortable. Now, can you turn your head to the other side? Get comfortable there and then drop your shoulders down again to just completely let go across your upper back. And please don't worry if it's not working for you today. It's okay. Another time, perhaps. Right, you can have your arms out in front. You can be up in puppy pose. You know, just got to find that spot that works well for you right now, today. Well done. Okay, so what we need to do now is, can you just pop your head centered here? So we've got the forehead on the mat. Interlock your fingers behind your back, and we're going to wring out those shoulders. We're going to just slowly lift the arms up, all right? Don't go too quickly. This is quite intense. All right, now stay there if you're comfortable, but if you're not, if you're thinking, oh, I can't do it, knees, back, head, neck, then do it kneeling up like this. Hands behind you and lift them up. Okay, so it's the same stretch, but it's just taking the pressure off your neck. And we did this in class this morning in Zoom, in the Pilates session. And I was saying to everyone then, you know, when do we ever wring out our shoulders like this? So it's intense. It doesn't want to hurt though. Okay, so some of us with shoulder pain or shoulder injuries, this isn't perhaps the way forwards. All right, so just do what you can. And then just gently take a calm, slow breath in. Absolutely wonderful. Well done. Breathe out and drop those hands down. Let those shoulders relax. And if you're down on the floor, come and kneel up with me. That's it. Well done. All right. Now, again, there's so many of us where we can do certain things really well and other bits we can't. So it's just about finding those adaptations and knowing when not to do something and to do something different instead. All right. So this one. How are you sitting back, right back on your knees here? Okay? If not, then go back to doing the cat stretch on all fours or the dog stretch. All right? We'll be finishing soon. So the first thing I'd like us to do is, can you come up on your toes here? And we're just going to sit back again here. And can you feel it? Stretches along the soles of the foot. Spreads out the toes. You might find you prefer to do this with shoes on, you know, trainers. And we're just going to wiggle. And we're just shifting the body weight across the toes, up and down like a keyboard. Okay. So now, come back down, sort of fold out those, open out those toes and sit back. You're doing really well. I'm just going to put hands down by our sides here, our fingertips, okay? And we're going to lean back so the knees lift off the floor, the shins leave the floor, and there's that stretch in the front of the ankle. So I didn't give you any warning on that one. Is that all right? Coming back down. We're going to go again though. So breathe in. Breathe out, just keeping your back straight and lean back. I hope you're not getting cramp. It does cut off the blood supply a bit for the feet. And coming down. Can we do it one more time, please? Do the shoulder stretch if you prefer, or cat and dog stretch, okay? We're nearly done. Last one. Lean back. Just look forwards or look down, you know, just be comfortable around your neck. This is amazing. Well done. And then coming up. Excellent. Love it. Okay, come on. Come and lay down on your back for me. You're doing really well. And hug your knees in. All right, just rock gently. Now you can put your rolled hand towel, if you need, just behind the back of your head here, if it just feels more comfortable on your neck. I find it's always really comfortable, but I don't really need it, so I shan't use it for now. Okay, so we're just rocking gently side to side, just sort of massaging there across the lower back. And then, can you open your arms out for me, please? All right, just relax across your chest, your shoulders. And we're going to circle round with the knees. Now, you don't have to go fast, and you don't have to go very far. Just circle round. And again. Can you feel that your lower back is sort of hollowed off the floor there? But then when the knees come in, the lower back sits down into the mat comfortably. Let's go around one more time. Good. Okay, now go round the other way, just so that we don't always lead with our dominant side. There we go. 2 more times. No rush. Just close your eyes. Relax with your jaw and breathe. This is really nice. If you've been standing all day, this is a lovely way to just relax the back. Coming into the middle here. Can you hug one knee in? Let's go for the right knee. Hold it in with both hands. Pop your left foot down on the floor. Now slide your left leg down. How does that feel? All right, then sort of buttock, lower back. It's in my straight leg as well, just in my hip flexor there. And you just got to stay here and breathe. That's it. It's lovely to see you. Okay, when you're ready, just changing legs. So bring your left knee in, take your hands over onto that left knee, draw it in, and gently slide your right leg down. All right. It doesn't matter if your right leg, the one here on the floor, is bent. You're just going to your furthest point that feels comfortable. But what we don't need to do is have the leg hanging in the air. That's actually harder, so let it rest. That's it. Very nice. Hug both knees in again. That one you can do first thing in the morning before you've even got out of bed if you need. And then we're going to do frog pose. So I'm going to hold on to my feet and open out with the knees. Okay. Sally, you said you found this hard work. Your back just wasn't limbered up enough. And if it still isn't, don't worry. You don't have to do this bit, right? This is intense. And I've got this next bit here, happy baby pose. So it's not just for Sally. For those of us that find this really challenging, just go back to hugging your knees in and stretch your lower back that way. Because when we're here in happy baby pose, we're actually doing multiple areas. So we've got the back stretching, but we've got the hips and we've got the hamstrings and the groin as well, So there's a lot there that's having to come into play. And just rock gently. Very good. All right. And remember to stay in poses if they feel really good, they're really helping you. Don't feel you've got to suddenly change and come out of it, because I have. You stay in it for as long as you want. Okay, so we're going to take a breath in here. Now, when you breathe out, can you just gently lower one foot down after the other? All right. It's easier on the back. If we try and put both feet down at the same time, it hurts the back sometimes. So we just want to be gentle. Now, can you open your arms out for me, please? This is one, I'm going to do a post on this because I think this is a lovely one. All right. We did this morning in Pilates Zoom. So what we need to do is just relax your chest, okay? And can you press your lower back down into the floor? Just press it down as far as it goes. We've tilted the pelvis slightly. The pelvis is sort of tipping down. And now, can you arch your lower back off the floor? Go slowly because it is sometimes quite a deep stretch. Let's tip down again. And arch again. Good. Keep going. And for most of us, we get the most benefit out of the pushing down with the lower back and sort of tilting the pelvis, that upwards. If we arch the lower back and sort of tip the pelvis down, some of us like that stretch. Others find it catches a little bit and it's a bit uncomfortable. So you don't have to force it, okay? So we're going to tip down and arch once more. That's us just working in full range of movement there with our pelvis. So can you just come to the midpoint, just level out the pelvis. So you're neither tipping down or tipping up, you're just in the middle. Good. Can you just hold your tummy button in a little bit for me, please, just slightly braced. Now slowly lower both knees down to your right side. This is actually a Pilates exercise. This is hip roll mobility, but there's strength, but there's stretch there. Okay, so I just need you to keep your tummy button held in. Just that connection, okay, so you're using your abdominal muscles here, and we're going to draw the knees back through the middle here. Breathe in. Lovely. Let's breathe out and lower down to our left side. And you don't have to go all the way. If it feels too much of a stretch, pop your rolled hand towel so it sits underneath your thighs when you lower down. Okay, coming slowly up. Go again, all right? So this is what I mean, is if you pop that there for when you lower down, you're not having to drop your legs down so far and even stack it up with pillows if you need. Well done. Just one more going down to the left. And I'm sorry, I have gone slightly off piece, haven't I? Because I've involved our core muscles. But it's nice just to have a little bit of connection there. It will help you. So hold your tummy button in gently or connect to your pelvic floor. Come back to the middle. Stay there. And we're going to do that arching and tipping. So hollow with your lower back. Tip down with your lower back. And again. Breathe in, arch. Breathe out, tip down. Come to the midpoint. We're just going to lower those knees down to the right side slowly. Let your head roll off to the left, using your neck. Draw gently, safely back to the middle. Breathe in. And let's lower down to the left. This is really good, everyone. Are your arms relaxed? We just don't need to be sort of digging in with our elbows. Breathe in, coming back. Lovely, stay in the middle. And we will hollow, arch your lower back. And then tip down. Now stay there if you want to, if you're feeling the stretch. Otherwise, just once more, hollow. And then tip down. Oh, good. Level out. Relax. And just gently let your knees sway. We're not going very far at all. We're just working within our own comfort zone, our own range. And breathe. Perfect. And then let's just finish this morning with frog pose with our feet on the floor. So let's move that out of the way. I've got soles of the feet together and I'm just going to drop my knees out and down. So I'm opening into my inner thighs. Right? You notice how your lower back hollows a little bit. Hopefully it's comfortable enough like that. And then arms behind. Get comfortable with your neck. Close your eyes. Relax with your jaw. Sort of give your face a wiggle. And breathe. That's you done. Just stay here as long as you need. Fidget if you're uncomfortable. It might be too tight in the hips. It might be stressing into your groin, your back, or stressing your shoulders. Okay, so find your comfort spot. Absolutely wonderful. I'm just going to bring one knee in. And I'm going to bring it all the way over onto my side. And I can sit up from here. And we've gone over again. I've yet to master 20 minutes. It's always just so lovely to work with you. Oh, anyway, look, I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are in the world. We're getting some real regulars coming along now, so it's lovely. It's lovely to know you're there and I'm working with you. And send me messages, comment, tell me how it felt. Do the recording as well. It'll be up there for quite some time on Facebook. And also, I've got my private, we have a private Facebook group called Pilates and More. And you'd be very welcome to just have a look to see what we're talking about. It's all things Pilates and just general love and kindness. And then you'd be welcome to join as well. How do you find it? I'll put a link. I'll put the link. I'll post the link. Anyway, lots of love. Have a super day. And I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.